Hi, I'm going to show you how to set up a voter protection hotline with Telzio. With Telzio, you can set up a toll-free hotline in minutes that can handle a high number of simultaneous calls. Plus, you can enable employees and volunteers from anywhere in the world to handle calls and text messages from the Telzio Mobile App. There are no setup fees and no user fees, and all the contact center features are included and easy to customize. Let's dive in. Telzio call flows are where you can go to design what happens when someone calls your phone number. So let's say we want to start by filtering our calls by schedule. We can add opening hours, and let's say we accept calls Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5. This will create two new paths, one for when we're accepting calls and one for when we're not. So let's say when we're accepting calls, we can add a phone menu. We can customize a greeting by either recording through the browser, uploading an audio file, or using the text-to-speech tool. So we can say, "You've reached the voter hotline, press 1 for English, and press 2 for Spanish." Mark off the options, and from here, you'll see the two new paths that have been created for the caller. So let's say the caller pressed 1 for English. What I can do is add another phone menu and say, press 1 to speak to a live person, and press 2 to receive a link on where to find your polling location. Mark off the options 1 and 2, and again you'll see the two new paths created for the caller. So let's say they press 1 to speak to a live person. From here I can use a queue. And what the queue does is if all of the agents are busy, it'll place the caller on hold until someone becomes available. And there's other settings you can customize here, like recording calls, announcing the queue position to the caller, hold music, and finally, if the caller, let's say, has been holding for 10 minutes, we can reroute them to a backup group or an announcement or a voicemail. Now, let's say they press 2 to receive a link. What we can do is send them an automated text message that says, "Please visit this website to find your polling place." And again, followed up by an announcement or one of the other features in the call flow. Now, let's say you want to track the metrics on, for example, who pressed 2 for Spanish speaking. What you can do is insert an action called tag call log, add the custom tag that you can create, and that'll be added to the call logs, which can also be exported. And just like that, you've created a hotline. So if you need any help, please reach out to us to get started.